had lost 8 in a row in this building until last season. And here we go. Mississippi State wins the tip in the home to shoot. Here's Jaden Epps. Playing through a banged up knee. A chore. Not sure he got. Jaden Stone, of course, was a big piece of that. He missed a handful of games in December. Returned at the start of SEC play. Wins against Auburn and Ole Miss. As Mitchell gets to the cup, no, and the tap back jam is good for to go like that. Phillips altering the shot of Jones. Barrett extra pass. Pierce knocks down a 3. Tigers have beaten a pair of top 25 teams in the last week and a half. Mitchell, fadeaway jumper. That's it. Still have not seen a shot from Mississippi State leading scorer Josh Hubbard. Here he is with a basketball. Hubbard goes high off the Tennessee. Inside Phillips, back to Mitchell. Phillips, his second offense. And he is playing the best basketball of his career over the last 8 games.
Well, he's figured out how to utilize his skill set to be effective. And in that 6.
McGee turns the corner, felt the body of. Back out Barrett, 10 to shoot. Boy, that Matsura kick out. Late in the timer again for Mississippi State. 5 to go. McGee had to hoist a contested.
Easy bucket here in the half court.
So tough with the length. You got 6'10" Trent Pierce, 7'5" Trent Burns. Matsura tried to back inside Burns. Rebound attempt Pierce and another second chance.
Look at the length of this Missouri team. Active hands, communicating on the switch on the ball screens.
Epps doing a nice job.
Davis Fleming, he sealed in and ducked his man off, allowing that alley for Epps to get a layup.
Stone, lethal from 3, forces it to build an early lead. Mississippi State chased the game for most of the night. Jamarion Davis.
Potential in his game.
Inside to Phillips Jr. Look at that physicality going right in.
It has a great upside. If he can put it together and have some time of development with his frame, I really think he can be impactful moving forward.
But how do you consistency really stalled his growth in Tempe. This year at Missouri, he's really resurrected his career.
A bit more time for the coordination to come through in the game. And he did not have that long period of time of development in one particular system.
Fourth foul on Mississippi State. Phillips back to the line. First year as a star. 20-point lead for the Tigers. 9:40 to go in the opening half. Ballard.
Basketball, this could be a matchup that he could bring something today.
Slipping inside Mitchell for 2.
That's a great job right there. Mark, the other teams is very simple. It's try to shut you down. And he knows he's the focal point. It's hard to get easy buckets at that size. As you see,
Bama picked by Barrett, who saved it and whips it up the sideline to Robinson. 3-on-2. Robinson counted in the outshot Mississippi State 33-18 at the Charity Stripe.
When they're playing defensive end, creating 9 turnovers so far in this game for Mississippi State, giving them more possessions, and they're taking advantage of it. But you got to figure out a way collectively to use your off-ball screens and work the ball around to see if you can get a clean look and the ball.
Defended by the much smaller Sean Jones Jr. Picked up by Hubbard. 3-on-2. Lob to Matsura.
You're rim focused, and you let the ball fly with some touch, and there he's able to get that one to drop. Seeing some of these coaches going a little bit deeper into their rosters, and that's really good thing for Missouri to have that luxury.
Open 3, Robinson knocks it down. Here likely solidifies their spot in the field of 68. Anything after that, cherry on top.
But you talk about positional size, interior play, balanced attack, shooters on the outside, and the ability to do the offense in the half court when Mizzou is able to set up. That really reduces their ability to be effective. But if they can get out and run and have numbers in transition.
Really the best stretch for Mississippi State basketball in the last 20 years. Barrett double pump fake. Cleared.
Run.
Did not have Jaden Stone for 8 games. Did not have Trent Pierce until Cruz.
Throw something, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not built for speed and not built for endurance.
I can see you doing the
Built
disc.
for
You got
power.
long levers.
Yeah, I can.
So the team mile challenge was never your thing.
Oh, no chance.
Epps lost his defender.
And
Chore's got to put one up. Can't hit. Ballard fighting for it. Tap to McGee through contact. 23 points for State. 2 more than the fewest they have scored in a half this year. Missouri's defense has been stuck. 4 to go. Stone with 1. Did he get it off? No.
area. If you're Mississippi State, you have to do a better job of setting quality screens. This time, they're forcing him to the baseline and then coming with the double team on the trap after he puts it on the deck.
Tap back jam, good.
Get some offense going. And you look at this type of ball pressure and trapping defenses that they're putting on Mississippi State.
First defended by Ballard, doubled, lost the ball. Here comes Epps. 3-on-3. Epps bounce pass. Jones goes reverse. And now Hubbard taking the bump from Stone. Hezzy lays it in with the scoop. Robinson knocks down a
time figuring out how to manage where do you put together your team in order to be competitive and how do you make it gel. Some coaches can figure, you know, if you're getting coached hard, then that means the coach sees a lot in you and they think that you can really help out the team and improve. Now, if the coach is not coaching you at all, it's delivering the blows as he attacks the basket. That's a tough one. And Mississippi State, that's when you wish you had back, as Missouri tried to switch and then trap Hubbard. Hubbard made the right read, but Ballard not.
Still a lot of basketball to play today on SEC Network. This the first of 4. And as we just showed you,
it's clearly in the run for the freshman of the year. But he's going to get consideration for the SEC Player of the Year and beyond. And this is a showtime game for
Barrett off the strip. Kick out Pierce, left open for 3. Knocks it down for Missouri.
Now the resiliency in learning how to win games has shown as they have been 7-1 in games that are decided by 5 points or less. If you get
Missouri. Hubbard follow away, knocks it in. And the freshman will walk it up the floor for the Dogs. Grace off the bounce.
A good effort by 2 good players driving and also defending.
Barrett with 10 to shoot. Through contact, bang.
But T.O. Barrett just having enough to finish that one.
McGee inside Jamarion Davis.
So solidly in the tournament, or you can play yourself off and the bubble can burst.
Auburn 1-7 in the
offense. They got that steal after the strip by T.O. Barrett, and they all got on their horse running their lanes. And that time Cruz, the recipient of a beautiful skip.
3-point makes.
There's a quick release. At 6'8", he can get it off even with a contest, and you see that right there.
Grace with the rebound. King Grace knocks in a three. Robinson, 10 on the degree of difficulty. Mitchell, right place, right time.
The second chance points 14-2 in that category. Mitchell with another.
Hubbard took a little bit of a bump and knocks it.
I'd like to see both of these teams continue to play tough defense to continue to build your team for moving forward.
Robinson got such a small margin of error, and you've got these ladies doing flips, handstands, one leg twists.
This long set, got it spread out, trying to survey to see where do your advantages lie.
Well defended by Grace King, and the freshman got a piece. Jones a transition three. Rebound Jamar. Teams in the last 10 days.
Good week for the Tigers. Talking about signature wins, that last one that they had at home.
Well, particularly for Mississippi State, because
it's easy to say that you have to have players to play alongside him, but you have to have complementary players off of what he brings to the table. And that's it.
Here from the hump. Jaden Stone with 2 to shoot. Draws a three-point shooting.
The ability at the end of the shot clock, you walk up closer to your man, not leaving your feet. And you got to understand that he has to get a shot.
88 points, the most Missouri. And they'll win it by 20 plus.
Another win. But it was a statement in which they did it as far as the defensive effort is mine.
Final 5 seconds. King Grace dribbling it out for Mississippi State. The Tigers playing the best basketball.